Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Okay, so at least there's something.
Yeah, I know that's a thing that I have to do in order to stream on Twitch, so I just have to record it.
Damn it, I don't like that nobody cares.
Yeah.
My fucking... I'm doing something that's kind of, I don't know. I can't wait till it's done, though.
Yeah, that's gonna be a nice reaction image.
Oh, so there is something? Is this? I don't know. What are these antennas? Are they supposed to be a solid line, or is there something in the center?
I think they're a solid line, but with like a thicker brush. Like just a thick pen or whatever they use to paint that.
Mm-hmm.
There's achievements. It's been so long since I've... Oh! Paper Mario is here! Right at the end of the song! Okay. Oh wait, it's already started? Of course, hold on. Freaking heck. The reason this book was... Apparently it already started the cutscene, and since the cutscene auto, does the text, we missed part of the beginning. It's the tale of that forgotten book's last owner. It is a tale of love. Yeah, this Mario game is a bit different from the previous Paper Mario games. A lot of people touted it as being the first bad Paper Mario game, but I don't think that's really what it is.
Compared to the Paper Mario in quotes games of late, you might as well compare it to Thousand Year Door.
Yeah.
It's like Super Paper Mario is like Thousand Year Door compared to like the other games.
Yeah. So it starts off at the worst possible moment. Apparently Peach is already about to get married to Bowser. It's like Mario Odyssey before Mario Odyssey. And then there's this spooky Count Dracula guy named Count Bleck. Shall It Begin by Count Bleck. Yeah, this guy has a terrible villain name, and he also looks like a generic villain with a monocle and everything. You take Peach to be your lawfully wedded wife till your games be over. You kidding me? The answer's yes, with a bunch of S's. The dialogue in this game is pretty good too. Till your games be over? No, you'd wait just a second. Is it not obvious? This is your wedding, princess. But why in the world am I marrying Bowser? Wahaha. Hey, no gripes from this side. I don't get the details, but the Count here has gone through a lot of trouble planning this. Just relax. We'll get married and be in love. It'll be awesome. No, who picked out this dress? It's awful. Yeah, being rude to the esteemed Count is sort of frowned on, Kay. So, Princess Peach, I'm gonna need you to answer the Count now. Do you, Princess Peach, take Bowser to be your wedded husband till your games be over? No. Yep. You sure are a fighter, but no one withstands my super hypnosis, sorry. Ah, there we go. Controller wouldn't connect there for a second. I do. Oh no! What? Oh, it's Luigi. What in the world? Hey, what am I doing here? I would be trying to do voices, but it's a little late for that right now.
Yeah,
If anything, I'll just do the beginning of the game. Or
right.
just a little bit of the beginning. Let's name the file.
Where's the... Damn it, I guess it's time to do the shadow now.
Alright, just freaking load it with A's. That's what I named the first file of this when I first played this. This is actually quite the nostalgic Mario game. And I just pressed all A's for the first file. Just like a true file name. Yeah, but I think this is technically the second Wii game that we ever got for the Wii, the first one being obviously Wii Sports. But this was the second game we got on Christmas when we got the Wii. Oh, it sure is peaceful.
When was that?
That was 2008, I think.
Right.
It was like the year for the Wii, is when we got the Wii.
Because nobody could find it the other years.
Yeah. They were all sold out.
That.
Oh, it sure is peaceful today, eh, bro? It's a guy feel lucky having a peaceful day. Yep, real peaceful. It's so peaceful. Almost a little bit boring. Cause you just wanna... Kerbluey, you know? Something shocking.
Oh, ask that at the beginning of a Mario game. What could...
Yeah, what could possibly happen? I can't think of anything. I mean, it's not like the opening cutscene had the, like, #1 thing that Mario has been trying to stop Bowser from ever doing happen.
Yep.
No, what could happen now? Oh, at Princess Peach's place, maybe? That'd be cool, huh, bro? Maybe we should go visit the Mushroom Castle.
I guess my brother wants to be on stream.
Ah, okay.
Considering that he's down here again.
It's been a while. I'm sure the princess would be happy to see us. Yeah, and there's their house, which is pretty much how it appears in all the Mario games. It's just in 2D now, because this Mario game did something different. So now everything's still paper, but it's also in 2D perspective. Toad? What happened? Why are you so crazy? It's shocking! Mushroom Castle raided! Princess Peach stolen! What? Why, that's ridiculous! Who in the world would do such a thing? Well, Luigi... Wait a second. Yeah, I think I've got it. Bro, this must be the work of that guy. That bad guy. Oh, you mean Kamek? No. What's stand for this? We should have to sneak into his castle and rescue Princess Peach. Let's go, bro.
It's not literally that's Luigi saying this.
Yeah. Mario doesn't even talk in this game. But of course Luigi has dialogue. We're counting on you, Mario Bros. Next time Toad talks, I should try to do a horrible impression.
Where's Vinny when you need him?
Yeah. Bwahaha! Listen well, my elite minion task force. It's my time to initiate my awesome plot to invade Mushroom Castle. Today is the day that I make my beloved Princess Peach all mine. If that weren't awesome enough, I'll also stomp her little mustache buddies. Yeah. And just a bunch of... Yeah. And just a bunch of copy-paste Goomba and Koopa minions cheering. Bwahaha! We're under attack! You jokers are the best. Hey, what are those hairy guys in the back? We shave around here, minions! It's Mario. Blarg, Mario and Luigi? How'd you get here? When my front gate was open? How many times have I told those idiots? If you're the last in, lock the gate. Quiet, you big Bowser. We know you kidnapped Princess Peach. Now where'd you put her?
Did Vinny ever play Paper Mario?
I think he might have played one of the games, possibly 1,000-Year Door, but I don't think he played this one. Or I would have known about it. This is the one that, like, no one plays. Weird.
So yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Mario, help! It's Peach. In a weird force field box. Is this Zelda now? Princess Peach? Blick. Your princess has been taken by Count Blick. You wait, by who? By me, Count Blick. Chosen I almost said Executor, like the freaking Pokemon name. Executor of the Dark Prognosticus is Count Blick. I don't know what he's talking about. I can't remember what he's actually talking about here. The fine fellow prophesied to come to this dimension is also Count Blick.
Reminds me of Mother 3 a little bit.
Yeah.
With the dimensions and shit.
Yeah, and this is a dimension game, which is another thing that people kind of got turned up in a nut about, because the whole game is like about dimensions, and yet the gimmick of the game is also about how you go into the third dimension. Even though Paper Mario's always been able to go into the third dimension, but here you can't until a little bit later.
Hell, in 1,000-Year Door, it wasn't even like that wasn't like that was a thing that you had to get.
Yeah.
Was to turn into paper.
Yeah.
You couldn't even. There was no fucking like the default. That was the default state, was that we were in 3D.
Yeah. Whereas this game shook it up a bit. Instead of it being all about paper, you know, the thing that you'd expect Paper Mario to be about, it's about vectors. Or I guess that's what they're trying to say. Since all of these things are, like, victory images. Which is, one of the things, like, I don't, personally, when I think of a Paper Mario game, this is, like, a pretty bad Paper Mario game, because it has nothing to do with actually being paper. You know, the thing that you expect.
The name of the game is called?
Yeah. But it's still a good game, nonetheless. Enough. Release Princess Peach right now. I'm on a schedule over here. Count Blick says never. This princess is integral to fulfilling the prophecies. She will be brought to Castle Blick and be used to destroy all worlds by Count Blick. I forgot how much this guy's.
What is that name?
It's a terrible generic villain name. For a terrible generic villain. And anytime you hear him say Count Blick, like, that's not someone else referring to him usually. That's usually just him saying his own name over and over again. Destroy all worlds?
It's not, I wonder if he didn't even fuck. I wonder if his real name is different. He just gave himself that name.
Yeah, I think he does have a real name, though I'm not sure if we ever actually find out what it is. Big bro. This man deserves ridicule. Weaklings cannot face Count Blick. Here's a thought, you can calm down and free the princess, or else. Blehehe, your princess shall not be returned by Count Blick. In fact, Bowser, evil king of the Koopas, Count Blick will take you too. Blehehe, Blick. And Count Blick opened a portal and took Bowser, his minions, and Luigi. Count Blick's preparations are now in order. All that remains is for the dimensional void to appear, as foretold by the prophecy. Blah-ha-ha. Blah-ha-ha. And then he did a flippy thing that we're going to be doing a whole lot in this game. Mario. Mario. And here's Navi. I mean Tippy. Same thing, really.
I remember we had a cat named that.
Navi?
Tippy.
Oh. Yeah, well, this little thing's name is Tippy. And I just tried to reload the webpage and it fricked up again. Twitch, you're
drunk.
Yeah,
Go
you're
home.
freaking broken, Twitch. What the heck is wrong with you? God freaking dang it. Twitch, you're retarded. Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. No, I don't need the dashboard. Who needs a dashboard? God dang it. Can I just go to my stream? Can I just go to my stream, Twitch? Thank you. How do you use it?
Damn, that was perfect. It makes me wonder. Nope. Ain't as perfect as it looks.
Oh. The curve's slightly off.
No, it's that it was actually, like, too good. It looked just like it was a part of it, but it wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
Looks as if it was already connected.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah, so yeah, basically this is just making the shadows, but reusing the original lines whenever possible.
Mm-hmm.
You were about to say something.
I was just gonna read dialogue. But yeah, so far it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, this eyepiece right here, like that was already part for the lines, for like the outline.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, instead of redoing the eyepiece, let's just use that and then just put out the part that we need. And that's what I'm doing for all of this, and it basically it makes it look better and it makes it consistent.
Yeah. Name is Tippy, and I am what is known as a pixel. A sort of a fairy. Yeah, this ties into the whole digital theme.
How do they spell fairy?
They spell like a fairy, but they spell pixel without an E.
Okay, fair enough.
Mario, I came to find you. I am no enemy. You met Count Black, and he captured a princess and an evil king. Is that not so? That means Count Black is even now beginning to form the void. You haven't much time. You must come with me.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, this void that we don't know anything about. Yes, if your friends are to be saved, you must come. Just go. And they exit to a new dimension or something.
Is that the 3D? Or whatever?
Yeah, or it's kind of like the 3D. They get, basically, once again, another thing that ties into the whole idea of these being, like, paper vectors as opposed to real paper, is the fact that, in order to flip into dimensions or something, they never really specify it, but a little box drawn by a mouse pointer, like a mouse pointer just draws a box around them and then they disappear.
Right, and that's how you do the dimension flipping.
Yeah. And there's not even, like, they have references to technology and stuff in this a whole lot, but they never actually do anything with it, which is a problem.
Nice.
Like, if you're gonna have that, you should explain it. Especially when all the other games were actually paper and this one's digital paper. Oh, here's an old guy. Oh ho, well, back so soon, Tippy. Who might this be? Red shirt, blue overalls, and a magnificent stash.
What do you mean he has a red shirt?
Yeah, oh, well he does have a red shirt. It's just really tiny compared to the overalls.
The most fucking winningest red shirt in history.
Tippy, you have truly outdone yourself. Match the description of the hero in the light prognosticus perfectly. Basically, oh, I remember what the prognosticus is. I think they're, if I remember correctly, they're murals that foretell the future, just like in all great fantasy games. His name is Mario. I welcome you, Mario. This is the town of Flipside. This is your hub. He doesn't actually say that, but Flipside is the permanent hub, and a lot of people... That's another thing a lot of people don't like about this game, is that compared to the hubs of past Mario games, with all their little quirky characters, Flipside is, very... It's got its interesting points, but considering I haven't played Thousand Year Door, but I've played the first Mario game, and even now I already know that the first Mario game had a better hub than this one.
So this is the... I don't even know what this place looks like, but is this the hub world?
Yeah. You have come far from the Mushroom Kingdom of your dimension. Of course, our fair Flipside is no dimension at all. No, it is between dimensions. But it's still a dimension, though. My name? Merlin. I am the descendant of the ancients who created this town. Oh wow, someone's in the chat. Legendary 9273 says, oh wow, same. Welcome, this is Paper Mario.
Not the Thousand Year Door.
Yeah, this is Paper Mario, not Thousand Year Door. Welcome. I busy myself studying musty ancient texts to forestall the end of all worlds. Seems cool. Oh, you want to know about the end of the worlds? What's happening, you ask? So Tippy has not yet told you, I gather. Well then, Mario, the answer hangs above you. An ominous portal-y thingy, making ominous shocky thingies in the sky. You see the gathering darkness in the sky? There's a hole in the very dimensional fabric of space. Such a strange phenomenon. Is it near or far? No one knows, but it may appear small now, but it will only grow. So basically, this is Majora's Mask Moon, but for Mario.
But without...
Yeah. Played this game before when I was younger. I've gotten scared at the points that weren't really scary, but others that were scary for me. Yeah, this game was another game that is also quite nostalgic for me.
Yeah.
Got it when me and my brother got the Wii in 2008, and we actually got stuck on this game, or stuck on a part of this game, and ended up selling the game without getting past that part, and then later bought it again from a thrift shop and finished the game when we realized what we had to do.
I bet it was really obvious.
It was really obvious. I felt so stupid, but I'm not gonna talk about it right now since I feel it'd be a whole lot better to talk about when you actually get to that part, which is quite a while from now.
Yeah. Certainly not this set.
Yeah. This void was created by our enemy, Count Bleck, who wields the Dark Prognosticus. Fair and lovely princess, a furious monster king. The union of these two will call forth the Chaos Heart, consumer of worlds.
Edgy.
Yeah, the Chaos Heart will ravage the sky, and so bring forth the void. This game
Almost
is
like
yeah.
Shadow the Hedgehog right there.
Yeah, this is the shadow of Paper Mario games. It does get pretty edgy, but at the same time, the game's more weird than edgy, I guess. Doesn't explain much, yeah. Spending the ink machine all over again. Not explaining things, but having quality style. The book also says the void will swallow all. Naught can stop it, unless one protected by the dark power is destroyed. The hero with the power of 8 pure hearts will rise to the task. Wait, what?
Is that the spiritual stones, as it were?
Yeah. The pure hearts is what you get to progress the story. It's like the stars from the first game and whatever the things are for the second game. So it is written. Only Link can defeat Ganon.
At least you know what I like about that fucking CDI game? At least they don't bother with any of the fucking...
Yeah, they don't bother with this hammy crap. It's just like, you need to defeat Ganon because you're the chosen one.
Yep. Which is what this game does. And a whole bunch of other games. Except in a lot less words. Straight to the point.
Yeah. This is one of the 8 pure hearts. You're surely the hero spoken of the pages of the Light Prognosticus. You're the only one who can defeat Count Bleck and save all worlds. And it's just this pretty rainbow heart that looks like the rainbow heart at the end of Powerpuff Girls. Only with more rainbow colors. But to be honest, Bendy is just trash. Yeah, Bendy's a train wreck. It's got good style, and it looked like it could be good, but so far I haven't seen anything interesting happen from it. Refuse. I could say no to this and become the hero of darkness or something. Nah. What? How can you refuse? If you do not accept this, all worlds will end. You must! I don't wanna. This game's really funny on its choices. After all I have told you, you still refuse.
Yep.
You are your very last soap. Wait. What did I say? Hope! I meant hope! Wow, this game is misspeaking for me. Truly revolutionary. This is the final time I will ask you. Please save the world. Fine already.
Oh, it probably only gives you one option there.
No, I could refuse again, but I think it just repeats the dialogue tree. Or a game over. That's another thing you could do. That'd be hilarious if I had chosen that, but this game, kinda like, I guess, I don't know if Thousand Year Door did this, but this game, likes to troll. It's a very trolly game. It does a lot of really nasty tricks if the player's not paying attention. Which is part of the hilarity of it. Excellent. You truly are the hero of the book legend.
Even though, like, I wonder if anyone else came up to him and they would say the same thing.
Yeah, it's like, this guy's wearing red clothing and overalls, and he says his name is Mario. Like, it wouldn't even have to be Mario, it'd just have someone who looks a little bit like the guy from the prophecy.
Yeah, and it'd be like, it's the fucking guy from the prophecy.
Yeah. Mario, our brave hero, take this! We got the pure heart. It's a thing, you can get a game over if you keep refusing. Wow. Yeah, that's something this game would totally do. So I'm not actually surprised by that. But I don't feel like failing that early on. Come on, I need to at least get to the first level before I kill myself. The pure heart has been thrust to your position.
Maybe this
Eh?
isn't Nintendo enough. That's why they fucking got rid of all of it.
Yeah, this game... Oh, this game gets even funnier. Nintendo actually... I don't want to spoil too much, because this is, like, episode 1, and the stuff that I'm gonna talk about, is from chapter a long ways from now. Yeah. I don't even know what chapter, but it's a long ways from now. Nintendo freaking roasts their older fans. so hard in this game.
What do you mean, like?
They roast the nerds that play their games that are like 21 and neckbeards. They make fun of them in this game.
Even though they're the ones who are paying the fucking bills.
Yep, but they totally roast them. Oh my gosh. It's
What the fuck
excellent.
Was that? Did you see that glitch in the unreg?
No, I didn't. Oh, I did it! I did see. It was like at the corner of the screen, it got all glitchy there.
What was it? I didn't see very good.
It looked like just a bunch of pixel diarrhea. It's like the screen fricked up. Now, great hero Mario, your first task awaits. You must take this pure heart. You must place it in the heart pillar in this town. Tippy will lead you there. Return to me when you are through with this task. This way. When up arrow appears in the direction, yeah.
This should be basically done now. Except for the background.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, how hard can that be? It's just a gradient. I might actually...
Quests.
Blur it.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Press it, please. Oh, okay. Kept activating Tippy. This nice elevator. I remember this elevator. This weird sideways moving elevator. From the, that you take in this game.
Yeah.
This way, please. Come along. I'm gonna save. Anyways, so this, unlike, the Mario HUDs of yore, and I'm gonna at least, put the heart in the pillar before I decide whether or not to end the set or move on to the first level. I don't remember the first level being particularly long, though. And there's frequent save blocks. Oh, hello there, is this your first time at Flipside? We don't get many visitors, so I'm ever so glad I got to meet you. Take care. Yeah, that's the level of NPCs we're getting here. We get these little polygonal block guys that aren't toads, but they're also not even Mario characters. This town's so this town is so peaceful. If you ask me, that's all you can really ask out in life. Okay. What's this person? Wow, you look really silly. Where are you from, mister? Alright, let's take this elevator. Legendary 9273 says new to quests.
Oh.
Let's talk to this kid. Hey, you knows anything about that weird black stuff in the sky? Looks kinda scary, but I don't knows what it is. It's just-
ones know.
Yeah. A weird thing in the sky wasn't there yesterday. Did a cloud blow up? Yeah, what am I talking about? If a cloud blew up, we'd be wet, right?
What do you mean a cloud blew up?
Yeah, I don't know what this guy's talking about. But apparently, according to him, like, maybe he's saying, like, oh, did a cloud just turn into rain or something? I don't know. It's the heart pillar. Now get close and place the pure heart. Alright, let's activate it. Hear this effect.
Does it have the nice chapter things at the beginning of a chapter? Does it even have chapters?
I think it does.
Because that's what Paper Mario TTYD does.
Yeah, I remember this. This should...
What is that? Oh, right,
I freaking love that effect, that like clocky effect that happens when you put the thing into the pedestal. Well done! Now let's return to Merlin. Million crygasms in the chat. Alright, let's take the elevator back.
Okay, we need to double check that the lines are good. Do some tweaking.
Alright. I guess we could go and at least start the first part of the chapter. This game's pretty good on its saves, if I remember correctly.
There's oh right.
Yeah, they're really generous about giving you stopping points. Look, a door has appeared. This dimensional door was made to lead the hero to another pure heart. But somewhere beyond this door lies one of the 7 other pure hearts. Tippy, you must use your power to help Mario find this pure heart. Return here. Of course. Mario, I have something to give you that will aid you on your journey. Got a return pipe. It magically returns you to Flipside.
It is dangerous to go alone.
Take this, yeah. Take this escape rope, basically. With this, you'll be able to return to Flipside from anywhere in the universe. Use it whenever you feel you must return in a hurry. The light prognosticus foretells that the hero will meet a dimension governor. From him, the hero will learn the dimensional technique. Almost certain this refers to my friend, the Flip Wizard, Bestovius. Get it? Because he bestows us the stuff that we need to get.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's move on. Here we get our first little villains meetup sequence, just like a real anime. The void has been ripped in the dimensional fabric. Yes, Count Bleck is pleased. All has gone as foretold in the Dark Prognosticus. Now it is just a matter of time until all worlds meet their demise. Bleck. Oh, that's just super Count. First, you'll erase all these naughty worlds, and then you're gonna build a perfect world without war and all that other icky stuff. Yes, yes, no one likes icky stuff. Yes. A perfect world sounds magical. Ha ha ha, I can hardly stand the wait. What?
He's basically a communist.
Yeah. So he's trying to make communism, and then you have this, like... You have all... An interesting thing is that all the new villain characters are pretty original, and look completely out of place in any other Paper Mario game. Because of that. Like, you have this block guy, and this little... like, jester guy, and etc. Sorry I'm late. Oh, it's the second block guy. What in blazing bog rats? How'd I beat meself here? Oh yeah, this guy, he speaks in a, like an Irish or Scottish, I think Scottish, tone. Yeah. Oh, Chunks, you big silly. Did you oversleep or something? Because it's kind of hard to be on time, though. And you've got muscles instead of brains. Hey, you can't fool me with that crazy shapeshift into hooligarny. Frick, I can't even read that word. It's me, isn't it? Show a little respect for the Count. You can't go borrowing his face laws. This is like reading over the gun.
Oh, wow.
Like it's written as one would write over the gun's dialogue directly.
Yeah.
Like a
And
script.
before that, that text file
Yeah.
of the Super Metroid thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like that, but in a game.
Yeah. Bleh. How delightful, Mimi. Almost as dapper as Count Black. Oh golly, thanks, Count. With you around, it's nothing but big smiles all the time. Hanging out with the Count, that's my idea of perfect world. Here, I thought Mimi's ideal world was a gem-filled pool with hunky lifeguards. Hey, Dementio, have you been reading my diary? I mean, never mind. Bleh. Well, different strokes for different minions. After these rotten...
that sounds like over the gun.
Yeah. Well, actually, that was, Black right there.
Still sounds like over the gun.
Yeah. I don't think, the over-the-gun guy, which is just General O Chunks, I think, is the over-the-gun guy's dialogue. I don't think he actually gets more speaking roles until the second chapter, so we're definitely not gonna get to him tonight, but we will get to him. After these rotten worlds are ended, Count Black will make all your dreams come true. For that to happen, we must follow the instructions of the Dark Prognosticus. Yeah, about that. Just an FYI, I've got an urgent memo in your inbox. Apparently there's been some unapproved interdimensional activity lately. Yeah, I'm thinking it's the Hero of Prophecy. We're going to need an action plan for this guy. Dimensional interloper, and possibly the hero? Are you sure of it, Nastasia?
At least they're on point here. I like this.
Yeah. Interesting. Mused Count Black. We must put an end to this nuisance. Count Black.
Like,
Let me.
Like, this hero showed up? Oh shit, what do, like...
Yeah, like, literally.
They're like, fucking, okay.
It's like, we need a game plan, guys.
Yeah.
Let me get this right in me brain. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's actually try to read this. Let me get this right in me brain. This arrow Nestagia's going on about he your enemy? Then you gotta cut me loose on him, you gotta. I'll give him a nice taste of old chunks. Said her name wrong. Am I reading it wrong? Sometimes I do that. Nastasia? Am I missing a letter?
I've never even seen it. I don't even know what it's spelled like. I can't actually see the stream, I'm sorry.
It's just an audio show. I mean, thankfully the dialogue in this game's really good though, so...
Yeah, and my entire experience is through you.
Yeah. Very well, oh chunks. I will leave the hero chunking to you. Do not fail, Count Black. You can count on me, Count. I'll rain down like a fat thunderstorm, I swear it. Mimi, Dementio, you should tag along. You could witness the proper chunking. I do enjoy a good chunking. Well then, I believe I'll head out as well. So, hero, you would defy Count Black. Then hurry, for your world's end draws near. Black. Mario was called upon once again to save the world. No small task. Could he prevent Count Black from pulling off his sinister plot? This is like this one little, like, chapter dialogue thing that they do is the one, like, really signature Paper Mario thing that I can think of that they do in this game.
You see, this is really stupid, but the only thing I've actually seen of the 1,000-Year Door was that TAS.
Yeah.
Which is still the Japanese version, so all my shit that I know is through the commentary.
Mm-hmm.
Which, it's an amazing commentary, like, I think you should play the game first, but afterwards watch that because it's amazing.
Yeah.
Even if it's an older run, like the speed run has been improved by like 20 minutes since then, but it's so good that it's still like worthy.
Yeah. Would Mario reunite with Princess Peach? Truly interdimensional adventure was about to begin. Chapter 1-1. The chapters.
Okay, now they're just fucking around.
Yeah, the chapters have dashes because, haha, Mario level. The adventure unfolds. This first level is freaking nostalgic. Oh man. Oof, not only that, but this game's music is god tier.
Okay, now I'm curious.
I feel the pure heart, but it's still far from here. Merlin told us to find his friend Gustovius to learn that dimensional technique.
I'd almost like to see a game with the villains more than Mario.
Yeah, like the villains in this game are legit really good, and it's such a shame that we'll pretty much never get to see them again because of how Nintendo works with its constantly moving forward idea. Better go find him. One more thing. If you want to learn about anything, just use my power. Know about many things. Simply point your Wii remote at the screen. Oh yes, I will point my Wii remote.
Whatever that is. And before they just pull out Wiimotes.
Oh yeah. This, supposed, like, being able to just point the mouse at the screen isn't working.
Oh yeah, when does that happen? I don't know.
Yeah.
Dolphin emulator controllers.
Alright, hold on a second. Alright, whatever. Let's do this. This is going to be a weird way to play this game to have a button held down the whole time. But, until I can get a better thing going on. It's just gonna have to be the way we play it. Oof, this is a terrible system. Can I get to a save block, please?
Lines.
Oh, thank gosh. Okay. So here's a save block. Before we do this, let's just go ahead and end the set. Because with all those tech diffs, yeah. Next time, I'll be sure to get this problem sorted out. I didn't realize this sort of thing would exist. And, yeah. It's a bit messy. So let's just go ahead and save and call it good. At least it went alright up to this point. Okay. Well, I'm gonna close this out.
Oh, what next?
Close. Yes. Alright, so that was a bit of a fiasco right there. But otherwise, I hope you all enjoyed. All one persons who showed up. Really appreciate it. And, yeah, hopefully by next time I'll have fixed these problems.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and that's...
It might be a while.
Yeah, it might be a while, but they might get fixed. because so far this game is even better than I remember. Even though it's...
I was looking like, oh, it's just gonna be generic and shit. Which there are some generic things, but at least it pokes fun at it.
Yeah.
That's what I like, when it's like, at least they try.
Yeah, and then not only that, but the dialogue's written like actual dialogue for actual characters, like an actual script, and not just this cut and dry, you are the chosen one, Mario. You must save the day. Oh, look, it is Mario. You are my hero, Mario.
Which is what most Mario games are.
Yeah. Only here it's like, oh wow, you're that plumbery guy that people talk about a lot. How many turtles have you stepped on today? Like, the dialogue's a little bit better than I remember. Not only that, but the fact that I didn't know, like, I had no knowledge of Over the Gun before I played this game, so I'd never made any connection with O-Chunks' dialogue. I just thought it was, like, supposed to be funny British or Irish or Scottish, something of that sort of dialogue. But now, it's like immediate connection to Over the Gun's dialogue.
Yep.
Just hilarious.
I just fucking... Yep.
But yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Next time
Sorry
it'll
for cutting it short.
be fixed. But
Feels
yeah.
like it's been like 5 minutes since it started.
Yeah, it's well, it's been an hour with all the stuff
roughly
involved. So yeah. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed, and bye.
Hope you all have a good night.
Yep.